We're going to have a look now at compound measures, which is chapter 39. This is basically your speed, distance, time, and your mass, density, volume. Make sure you know your triangle of so distance, speed, and time. Tips. Make sure the units are consistent and match the question stroke answer. And remember to change minutes into hours, you divide by 60. Also, if the question asks you for the average speed, it's the total distance for the whole journey divided by the total time for the whole journey. So a few wee examples here. A car travels for 4 hours and 44 minutes. So the time is 4 hours, 44 minutes. I'm having a wee quick look down. The speed is in miles per hour. So 75 miles per hour. So I need to change that into hours. To change your minutes into hours, you go 44 divided by 60. That's it in hours. How far will it have gone? So distance from your wee triangle is speed multiplied by time. So 75 times 4 and 44 over 60. I would just use my calculator here. I just want to show you exactly how you put that into your calculator, so you're very clear on this. I would put the fraction in first. Shift, fraction button. Then it's 4. Move your arrow across, 44. Move your arrow down, 60. And that's that fraction in. Then times it by 75 to give you an answer of 355 miles. And make sure you put units in your answer. That is important. Let's see another one here. A car travels 452 kilometres. So the distance is 452 kilometres at an average speed of 60 kilometres per hour. So they all match up nicely. How long will it take in hours and minutes? Time is distance over speed. So 452 divided by 60. 452 divided by 60 gives me that answer there. Press your SD button to get a bit more sensible. Now you want that in hours and minutes. So you've got 7 hours. So what you will do to fix the minutes, take your 7 hours away, so that's your minute segment of it, and times it by 60. And you will see you get 32 minutes. Number 3. A car leaves home at 21:56 and arrives at 23:50. So let's work out the time. 4 minutes brings you up to 22. So you've got 4 minutes. From 2200 hours to 23:50, you've got a full hour. And you've got an extra 50 minutes. So altogether your time is 1 hour and 54 minutes. Okay, put that into hours, so it's 1 hour and 54 over 60 of an hour. Its speed is 40 miles per hour. So 40 miles per hour. How far does it travel? Distance is speed multiplied by time. So 40 times 1 and 54 over 60. So I'll just show you again, putting it into the calculator. So shift, fraction button. 1, 54 arrow over 60 equals times by 40 gives you an answer of 76. So that answer is 76 and it is in miles. Number 4. Find the average speed of a journey. There's 2 stages to this journey. So speed, for average speed, I need the total distance. So you add the 2 distances together. 2, 2, 3, add 3, 1, 2 to give you 5, 3, 5 miles. The total time, adding those together, 5 hours, 54 minutes, plus 6 hours, 36 minutes. Now do your minutes first. 54 add 36 gives you 90 minutes. So you've got, I'll write it out slower. So you've got 5 add 6 hours. So you've got 11 hours and 90 minutes. Obviously that's an extra hour in there. So it's 12 hours and 30 minutes, which is 12.5 hours. Now, we've worked out the total distance and the total time. So the speed is distance over time. So take your 535 for your total distance, divide it by your total time, which is 12.5, giving you an average speed of 42.8 miles per hour. The next question is looking at changing units. And this is quite difficult to do. I'm trying to change 18 metres per second into kilometres per hour. So I like to write it out properly. 18 metres per second. That's 18 metres for 1 second. I want to change it into hours. So to find how many metres I will go in an hour, I will times it by 60. That gives me many in a minute. And then times it by another 60. So 18 times 60 times 60 is 64800 metres in 1 hour. So I've got my hour bit correct, and now I've got to put that into kilometres. Metres to kilometres you divide by 1,000, so it's 64.8 kilometres per hour. We'll do a similar one now for part B. In part B, if you write it out long, it makes it easier. 86.4 kilometres in 1 hour. I want to find how far I go in a second. So divide by 60 to put it into minutes, divide by 60 to put it into seconds. So 86.4 divided by 60 divided by 60 gives me 0.024 kilometres. And I need to got my seconds correct. I need to put this into metres. To change kilometres into metres, you times it by 1,000. So it's 24 metres per second. Now I'm going to have a look at a couple of mass, density, volume questions. Make sure you get your triangle the right way around with dV in the bottom. I remember it as dVd. Check your units are consistent. And another wee thing they quite often ask here is the volume of a prism. Is the area times its length. So, on to the first question. A mass of 684, so M equals 684 grams, in the shape of a cuboid. That might be nice just to draw the cuboid out so we've got an idea of what we're looking at here. Has a density of 1.5 grams per centimetres cubed. Now I'm just checking my units match up. I could easily work out the volume of that. Volume is mass over density. So we'll do that now. Mass over density for my triangle. So 684 over 1.5. 684 divided by 1.5 gives me a volume of 456 centimetres cubed. Your total length and height are 9.5 and 8. So 9.5 and 8. Find the breadth. I'll just call it x. So volume of the cuboid is 8 times 9.5 times x. You know the volume is 456. So what I'll do is I'll go 8 times 9.5, which is 76. And then I'll bring this 76 over to our side and divide. So x is 456 divided by 76 to give me 6 centimetres. The next one. A block has mass 252, so M equals 252 grams. It has a volume of 18 centimetres cubed. Find its density. Now from my triangle, here's where I put the dV in first and then the M. Density is mass over volume. So mass, now to help you keep your units right, if you write them out when you're writing out your formula, mass over volume, 18 centimetres cubed. So 252 divided by 18 gives me 14, and my units are grams over centimetres cubed. Now, other compound measures. The wee tip I have here is look at the units to determine what to divide. So if you look here, the population of a country is 4.41 million. I'll write that out properly. Its land area, that's people. Its land area is 180,000 kilometres squared. Find its population density in people per per kilometre squared. Now if you look at the units, it tells you what to do. So you're taking your people and you're dividing it by your kilometres squared, or sorry, your area. So putting those into the calculator, I can take some of those noughts off, so I'm not putting all them through. 441 divided by 18 gives me an answer of 24.5 people per kilometre squared. Now let's look at number 2. The population is 17.28 million. So the population is 17.280 million. That's people. Its population density is 96 people per kilometre squared. Find its area. Now if you look here, you've got people over area as a population density. So population density is the people, because kilometre squared is area. You know the population density is 96. You know the people is 17,280,000, and you're looking for the area. Bring the area across to the other side. So area times 96. And then take your 96 over and divide. So area is 1728123 zeros divided by 96. So it's giving you 180000 kilometres squared. And number 3 for my last one. The amount of concentrated juice in the drink is 175 millilitres per litre. So 175 millilitres of concentrated juice is in 1 litre. How much concentrated juice would be in the drink of 840? So you want 840 millilitres. So what I would do, 1 litre is 1000 millilitres. So find out what 1 millilitre is. You divide by 1000. So divide that by 1000. And you want 840. So times it by 840. So 0.175 times 840 gives you 147 millilitres.